So we got to, I mean, I'm Alexander Surya, Gianni Mo on the right hand, Penguin Duck birthmark, 1:56 p.m., August 20th. If this ain't a red flag to you, that's a red flag if this ain't a red flag to law enforcement, that should be a red flag to the world. If this ain't a red flag to intelligence, it should be a red flag to the world. If this ain't a red flag to the press, it should be a red flag to the world. If this ain't a red flag to the president, it should be a red flag to the world. One, these people have been sitting around tampering with a witness to terrorism, organized crime, and RICO, and no one's arresting them. Red flag. Two, these people are purposefully creating a data nightmare and purposely giving the president, law enforcement, intelligence, etc., misinformation to slow down an investigation involving RICO and terrorism, pretending to be the victims of crimes I'm a victim of, pretending to be victims of the technology I'm a victim of. Some are lying about the existence of the technology. That should be a huge red flag to everyone. If it's not, that's another red flag. But people purposely trying to slow down an investigation involving RICO and terrorism and trillions of dollars falling into terrorist hands, anyone trying to confuse law enforcement, that should be a red flag. And it should be a red flag that they're not in prison. The fact that they're allowing this repeated witness tampering and crimes on me and they're not in prison, that's another red flag. The fact that there's people who know who these people are, not arresting them and not reporting them, another red flag. The fact that there's a RICO going on in America and no one's arresting the people involved in the RICO and freezing and seizing the assets of people involved in this RICO, that should be a huge red flag. The fact that there's rapists, murderers, and terrorists who are involved with the crimes I'm a victim of still on the loose, huge red flag. The fact that these people are getting away with data theft, IP theft, and more regularly for 5 years and 6 months and they're still not in prison, huge red flag. If this ain't a red flag to the president, the press, and law enforcement, that's another red flag. That I don't know what's going on. Let's wake up here. But yeah, people creating data nightmares to confuse the president, Bureau of Counterterrorism, United Nations Counterterrorism, people peddling misinformation and left and right, lie after lie, manufactured evidence after manufactured evidence to slow down an investigation involving terrorism, and they're not in prison. Huge red flag. And anyone who doesn't see that's a huge red flag, huge red flag. Let's wake up. Recognize the red flags. These are big fucking red flags. Praise Jesus.